Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Malaysia are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through...
Real chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Delivered low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is lovely. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That's put paid to the danger. Great vision. Oh, that's nice. Ball in towards the middle. And that has been cleared. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he stop it going out? So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ayman. Driving forward. And he was quick to react. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh. Not quite. This is a promising build-up. Hormati does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that is headed... Oh, good try! And a neat finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Corbin Ong. Space for him to turn and look. Terrific effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Ayman brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Arhan. 39. Great defending, strong and determined. Shifted upfield. Hormati. Looking for the run.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
And he shoots!
They've got to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. Reinders.
He'll try from distance!
Exasperating.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Davis. Corbin Ong. Lovely bit of skill. And he's quick to get rid. Wilkin. Corbin Ong. Halim. Lovely feet. And now the breakaway. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, such a clever touch.
Header comes in!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Not the most accurate pass. Half-time getting close now. Reinders. High. Arhan. Back towards the middle. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's made its way to him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. That wasn't the worst effort in the world. Corbin Ong. Halim. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball. Now the ball in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Saad. Corbin Ong. Oh, nice control. That's good play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. High. 39. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ayman. It's a really well-measured ball. Assad. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hormati under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Cools. Indonesia, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Reinders. Ferdinand. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been slung wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Arhan knocks it into space. It's a promising position. What a throw in. That is a brilliant interception. Wilkin. Morales. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hilgers turns back here, probably the best option. Arhan, and that interception was most necessary. Ayman. Some good work on the right flank here. Spread neatly. He's onside.
Oh, they're failing with the very quality that should be delivered with more intent.
Hilgers. Reinders. High. Reinders. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Corbin on. Wilkin. Thought about cutting inside. It's crossed into the middle. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Closing in on, takes a shot!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to.
He's having a pop! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Reinders. Caught offside that time. Ong. Gets a good foot in there. It's run loose here. Cools.
2 minutes have been indicated.
Morales. 2 minutes to be added on. Tries to pass it through. He's cut it out. High. And that's it. Indonesia can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
The time to pick out today's
Thanks to
lucky
Jim
numbers.
alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. That has been knocked clear. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Out towards the flank. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Elects to cross. Tries to get it clear. Alaba wins the duel this time. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into to make those penetrating runs.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Laporte with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga has a look and plays it forward. And it's Olmo. And he's had it nicked away. Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Opts for safety. That's a good ball out wide. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Dani Olmo. And here's Solon, applies the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
Indonesia really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Out of play for a throw. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shifted it to the flank. Bellingham. Oh, that's neat. Oh, good effort. Oh, crossbar! Oh, such a clever touch. Dani Olmo. Bellingham. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Solot. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some really good ball movement. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Knocks it out wide. Good ball, good take. Pinches it off him. Alaba. And here's Sörloth. And here's Ferran Torres. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries a measure. Oh, good climb! And the referee has signalled for half-time.
And if you do have a chance,
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. La Coruña have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Peruzzi breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Ferran Torres. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Good play on the left-hand side here. Over to the right flank. That's good play. They're urging him to shoot. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Knocks it into space. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well read, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's in plenty of space here. Peruzzi claims it without any fuss. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Kubasi. And it's Camavinga. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Aubameyang. That's going wide left. Space for him to turn and look. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. Indonesia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It is a corner.
Substitution for La Coruña. Number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
20. Number 21. Coming on the field. Number 2. Number 8. Number 35.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's found the shoots!
And it's in! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead, extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Plays the return pass. And here's Aubameyang.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And it's made its way to him. Tries to play it for...
Big chance!
Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Sorloth simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement. That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3 minutes.
And here's Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Aubameyang. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Oh, sweet feet. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Sorloth taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. It is our understanding that...
Great chance! It's in!
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Indonesia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. He's in a great position here. Dani Olmo and Laporte. Camavinga looking to pass their way up the pitch. Indonesia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. In with the challenge. That's a good run down the left. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Good ball, good take. He is just caressing the ball.
And the counter is on.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's Solot.
Solid!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Opts for safety. This is a promising build-up. Now this could be a chance. Alaba does well to get it back. Solot. Ferran Torres is onto this. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dani Olmo calmly anticipates. Now it's Solot. And it's made its way to... He's having a pop! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Bellingham really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And he's forced to go back. Well, that pass isn't the best. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Solot. Looking for the run.
Big chance! It's a goal!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Ferran Torres, and he is deftly away. Ferran Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Brilliantly cut out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's come back to the keeper. Laporte. Camavinga. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Time and again they are repelled. Well, they can break here. Can he get it through? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Dani Olmo looking to receive it in space. Tries one from range. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Terrific effort! Harmlessly behind.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ferran Torres.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And that's a good ball. And that signals the end of the first period. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we get things going again. And it's Grimaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. It's a good-looking delivery. And that should get the job done. He's found a way past. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
He's rising! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight!
El dorsal 14.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely spread. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Grimaldo. Alaba. Dani Olmo, who can single-handedly make a difference. Now, he's got space here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Kamavinga. Solot, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence...
He's going for goal!
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through. Pass is just off target. Solot, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Laporte. Alaba. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Knocks it into space.
Real chance!
Oh, it's come off the upright. And he can thump it away. Now it's crossed into the middle.
Decent chance! It's in! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alaba is wide and looking to get onto this. And the keeper beats it away.
He leaps for it!
And that has faded wide.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nice bit of trickery. Space for him to turn and look. Lovely feet. He's on it. Can he get away?
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Kubasi. And it's Laporte. And Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Camavinga does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 38.
Now it's Dani Olmo. In towards the backstep. Oh, good! Oh, off the bar! High and ultimately harmless. Over to the right flank. Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to get free. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has been slung wide. He's had a shot! In he goes again! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Indonesia. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, this is just
today's
joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway. Lisandro Martinez has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
He's a fine all-round defender, Peter. Physically, he's strong, he's a good reader of the game and never afraid to put in a tackle, a well-timed tackle.
Luis Suarez! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. That has been slung wide. Bale puts them all in. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Aguero. And it's Aguero. That's a little off target. Bale. Vieira.
Gerrard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had a shot!
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rodri. Aguero, he is onto this.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Suarez.
He's had a shot!
And it's Vieira. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at this. And De Bruyne! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gerrard. And he cuts out the supply. Rooney. Millwall have a free kick. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Looking for options for movement. And this is Aguero. He is through here. Aguero! Senesi makes the interception. And here's Drogba. Lovely pass, but can he get...
And he shoots! Aguero! Just superb! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Driven in. De Bruyne. To Martinez. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bale. Ball in towards the middle. And he's straight offside. And this is Luis Suarez, and he's had it nicked away. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. Scholes. Knocks it out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Van der Sar is there to clear. Bale. Rooney. Thiago, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Millwall do have a chance to counter here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's a sharp little ball here. And the through ball. Showing good feet. Opts to play it back. And that is a little undercooked.
He's having a shot!
Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution for Millwall, number 7, Luis Suarez.
The second half then, just getting going.
Number 21, Erling Haaland.
Gerrard. Saliba. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! Not the most convincing of passes. Bale. And here's Drogba. Now he's off and running. Bale. And it's Bale. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. De Bruyne. Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Rodri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lampard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Bale. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. Well timed, excellent interception. Ferdinand clears. And this is Aguero. De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses. And that should get the job done. Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bale. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rooney, there he goes. And he's decided to go for it. Thiago. That looks a good cross. De Bruyne. Scholes. He's got away. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thiago. And he's managed to get free. Picked out brilliantly. Rooney. And this is Rooney. And a header! Oh, crossbar! Scholes. Now it's Aguero. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Bale. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Rooney. And he's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
He's going for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 69.
That has been cut short.
Number 13.
Ferdinand. Forwards and with intent.
Frank Lampard.
Nice interception.
Number
His
12.
positioning was spot on.
Lisandro Martinez.
Right, Shevchenko. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Enzo Fernandez.
Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Number 11.
Moved on forwards.
Dominic Szoboszlai.
Yoro cuts
Number
out the
22.
pass.
Steven
Sylvestre
Gerrard.
cuts it out.
Number 15.
Haaland chasing after it.
Lenioro.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Decent chance! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
After 89 minutes.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
Bellingham! And the ball's come loose here. Quality ball. Scholes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's a quick... He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Aguero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lampard. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Oh, delightful ball. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Van Basten. It's played through for him. Now it's Aguero. Oh, that's nice. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Aguero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Serginho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Bellingham. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And this is Shevchenko. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Aguero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Davids does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he welcomes it in.
Decent chance! They've scored!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Hull are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nicely weighted ball. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Serginho.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aguero. Koundé providing an outlet on that flank. Bellingham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
He's having a hit! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Spence. Serginho. He's found a way past. Corner it is. Hull with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. That has not gone well. And it's Olmo. And they're back on the ball again. Dani Olmo. Oh, this is a terrific run. Threads one in.
And he shoots! And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Indonesia restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's going to go a long way. Now it's Aguero. There will be a throw-in. Out for a throw. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Serginho. Whistle's gone, that's foul. out for a goal kick. Serginho. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Indonesia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So straight into the second half. And he's intervened well there. That is a great pick-out. Taken back almost at once. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Dani Olmo. And here's Shevchenko. Koundé. That's a little off target. And here's Aguero. And the shot!
Oh, good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he tried.
It's Aguero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Shevchenko. Gerrard cuts out the pass.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Bellingham plays it in. And that has earned... Oh, he's been caught napping! Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. That's the throw. Lampard. And it's Van Bauten. Kubasi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambitious ball here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That is good strength. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance to deliver. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 14, Jude Bellingham.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Dani Olmo. Number 6, Frank Lampard. Number 26,
Koundé.
Edgar Davids. Coming on the
Aguero
field,
has an approach to the
Number
game which is
20,
pretty much shoot on
Marco
sight.
van Basten.
And it's
Number
Gerrard.
11, Neymar. Number 7,
And Neymar.
Ferran Torres. Number
Kovacic!
22, Steven
Oh,
Gerrard.
nearly.
Number 13, Paul Scholes.
Ferran Torres, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Spence. Serginho. Spence. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. That's an excellent interception. Ferran Torres. 75 minutes played. And this is Van Basten. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Serginho's cross. Neuer claims it. Safe hands.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Ferran Torres. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Aguero. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. The ball has bounced loose now. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gerrard is offering a right smile there.
Substitution for Hull. Number 27.
The message is simple.
Serginho.
Defend this with your lives.
Number 18, Sergio Aguero. Coming on the field. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 9, Takehisa Kubo.
All hands on deck for this one. Gerrard with the short one. He's on it. Can he get away? Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Aguero. Can he finish?
3 minutes
Got to be quick to recover this. Now there's the clearance. And the number on the board is 3. Spence. Now it's Aguero. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Real chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Koundé. Threads one in. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is good alertness. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Bellingham. Totti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Very nicely done. Tries one from range. And no, just off target. Beckenbauer gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Delivery from Mbappe. Shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Spain! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Lampard. Nice interception, well timed. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mbappe. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Gerrard. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. It's Aguero! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. That's a little off target. Totti. Diaz picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Totti! Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Bellingham makes a dash for it. Now it's Aguero. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's managed to get free. Lampard. Now it's Aguero. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Great effort, but no way through. He has found the way through. Now it's Mbappe. are well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Koundé looking for options for movement. Messi gets flagged offside. And he cuts out the supply.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Koundé is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Can he get on the end of this?
Diaz!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Spain with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And this is Shevchenko. And he's definitely onside. Played into the box. Well read. And the danger is averted. And for the first half, that is
Hello,
that.
everyone. We are glad to
Well,
announce
it's
that
certainly
our new
simmered along
member
nicely so
register
far.
is
Just the
now
one goal in
available
it,
at
and
our
it's all
online
still
store.
very much up for grabs. Indonesia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And the finish! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish some...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Silvestre. Cross,
It's rising!
he pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Diouf simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Now it's Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great ball, and he's in here. He's found a way through. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Gerrard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Looking for the run. Now it's Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the... Takes a shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 14.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 10.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. He's onside. Has crossed into the middle. Oh, that was vital.
Number 18.
Beckenbauer
Alexander Sørloth. Number 22.
engages and forces him off the ball.
Number 5.
And this is Neymar. Totti. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. Neymar. Davids. Now it's Aguero. Always goal side. It's Aguero! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And now he has two. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he...
Bullish header! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Can he get it through? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Catch you! Now, and it's come back out to him. Pass somewhat off target. That's good play. And he's in on goal. Played in. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now, can they get him away? This could be their final throw of the dice. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to... There's the shot!
There will be 5
And
minutes
that
of
is a truly outstanding save. 5 minutes to add. Davids. Now it's Aguero. That looks a good ball through. Charlotte.
Great chance! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
Number 18.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Indonesia are having a ball here. And they can counter here. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Aguero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Benin are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he played.
Shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Indonesia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Ayagun. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Ferran Torres. This is a promising build-up. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Kosunu. And it's Scholes. First quarter of an hour gone.
Benin really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Meunier. Aguero. Chance here to counter. Ayagun. Now it's Aguero. Gerrard. Meunier, distributed tidily. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Gerrard. And here's Ferran Torres. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. somewhat off target. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No, he's managed to misplace that. Well, what a waste that one is. Benin couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Aguero. Done delicately.
And a chance!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Gerrard. Scholes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gerrard. Oh, he's been caught! It's Aguero! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ayagun.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Mazraoui. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Indonesia really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Indonesia just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So off we go again.
Indonesia can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Lampard.
Chance!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Lampard. Spread out to the left. Here comes the cross. Corner. And that should get the job done. And that's played in low. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And now they can spring out of defence. Lampard. That's Gerrard. And it's Aguero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mazraoui. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ayagun. Meunier.
Such good technique.
Defending was strong and firm. Good-looking ball. Ayagun. That's a super give and go. This looks promising.
Meunier!
Rijkaard, a picture of focus and alertness. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
He's in a great position here. Aguero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Lampard, and he was quick to react. Ayagun threads one in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's hoisted clear. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Lampard. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking early. And that's the keeper's ball. Back towards the middle. Ayagun. He has found the way through. Cross flung in towards the middle. Has a look and plays it forward.
Benin really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's having a go!
Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! There seemed no way back, but they are level!
Number 20.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Benin really can sense it now.
It's Aguero! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Gerrard. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now he's running away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stood up well to him there.
2 added minutes.
The final seconds now. Gerrard. He's being urged to shoot. Now it's Scholes. This one.
Ferran Torres! And that's in! And surely now
Well, that is that.
Goal scorer for Indonesia.
And that is about as cool as they come.
7.
And we're done. Indonesia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're ready now for the anthems. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Aguero. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Mazraoui getting this one clear. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And the counter is on. Lampard. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, they can break here. Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. Peruzzi claims it, safe hands.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. O'Reilly receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's neat. And this is... And a chance! And it's a goal! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter, no doubt.
Tries a shot! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lampard. Ambitious ball here. He has a look up. And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And he's forced to go back. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. And he whipped. Terrific effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Scholes. Ferran Torres. Forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Here's a chance! Wonderful Aguero! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Ferran Torres. Scholes. Very nicely done. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's whipped it across. Akanji attempts a clearance. Driving on and making good progress.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now can he finish? Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
And here's Aguero. Goes for the shot! Oh, he's done What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Rijkaard.
So a temporary halt to the action. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Indonesia have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Back on the way then.
Now it's Gerrard.
Scholes. That has been knocked clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
Gerrard.
And it's Scholes. Ferran Torres. And he shoots!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defence.
It's Aguero! It's hit the upright. Quality ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played right into his path. And now the breakaway. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Aguero. Lampard. Played with finesse. Goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Scholes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Defending was strong and firm.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
On the through ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field, number 5. Coming on the field is number 8.
Scholes. Chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ferran Torres at his creative best. He set up 2 goals.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard gets a foot in here.
Gerrard.
And it's Rijkaard. Aguero needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Substitution on the field, number 10, number 26. Coming on the field, number 20, number 9.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got...
Aguero! Aguero! He just does goals! About as smooth as it gets.
For Indonesia after 74 minutes.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Lampard. That's been slipped through. And this is... And the shot! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gerrard wants to run onto this.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's been shifted off it. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, such a clever touch. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Ferran Torres. And this is Aguero. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Played it again. Peruzzi claims it without any fuss.
Sudan really have been poor. Wayward service is becoming more and more costly.
Aguero, extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name.
Have been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Gets a good foot in there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Aguero, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Hello everyone, this is a security announcement.
And with that, it's time for me to
Please
thank
make
Jim
sure you
Beglin
keep your
and to
baggage
wish
with
you a
at
very
all
good
times.
evening.
Any items left unattended may be removed and destroyed.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build applies the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ferran Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's not going far. O'Reilly! And no, just off target. Here's Ferran Torres. It's Gerrard! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, if there's one player that stands out in this lineup, it has to be Frank Lampard, a leader, a conductor, and on so many occasions a match winner, Jim.
Yeah, he'll have a critical role to play here, Peter. He's so important. I think he's going to occupy a central position, starting as either a deep-line playmaker or central midfielder. But with such a good engine, you combine that with the creativity and the eye for goal, and I'm sure just about everything this team does will go through him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. And he's gone for goal! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Aguero. Lampard. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Scholes is on.
Ferran Torres! There it is! The first significant strike.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be for...
This time, surely! It's Luke. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's taking no chances there. Aguero looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Looking for options for movement.
Shapes to shoot!
And he's really put himself on the line here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. While leader, Aguero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Scholes. That's an imaginative dig. And no mistake. But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Lampard! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Akanji. And here's Aguero. And that interception was most necessary. Spread it left. And it's O'Reilly. That's a delicate pop.
Real chance! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Aguero. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Knocks it into space.
Ferran Torres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared without hesitation. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're off again. And it's Aguero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Aguero. This is a promising build-up. And here's Gerrard. Oh, well played. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Kosunu.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Good chance here! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now it's Aguero. Now, can they get him away? Here's Aguero! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
A case now of complete control. Wow, leader.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
O'Reilly gives no quarter whatsoever.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Can he finish? And that's off target.
The Moros certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Aguero needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Oh, this looks sharp. Foot in. Rijkaard. Now it's Aguero. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Wow, leader. Nicely aimed pass. Gerrard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that has left him in a heap. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, shot a goal! It's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
After 73 minutes in.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's Gerrard!
Number 17.
Oh, terrific save.
Number 11.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Number 22.
And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And no mistake! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
Oh, what has happened?
He's had a shot! And there's a goal! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's worked it through.
Aguero!
And he's steered it beyond the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looking to play him in. He's onside.
Turns back here, probably the best option. That is good progress on the left.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Stood up well to him there. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Full added minutes have been indicated.
And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found...
It's Aguero!
No, it's wide.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
There they go, hunting again.
And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Ferran Torres, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here.